Alright, let's go ahead and start messing around with some animation. So I'm going to move this up, and this is our timeline. Here's our object that we're going to mess around with. And what I want to do is move this cube over here somewhere and maybe have it rotate and get a little bit smaller. So to do this, I need to add a keyframe here. And the keyframe is just when something is going to happen. So I press I for insert. I gotta be on this one. Sorry. I. And then I'm going to do location, rotation, and scale, right? Location because I'm going to move it. Rotation because it's going to spin. And then scale because it's going to get smaller. So I'm going to click here. And you'll notice now I have this orange diamond. So that is the keyframe. That's saying, hey, computer, something's going to happen. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub over to where I want the movement to change, or to end, to stop. And then I'm going to move this over. So I'm going to press G to grab it. And I'm going to move it to where I want it to finish when it gets to this point. And then I'm going to press R to rotate it. And then maybe S to scale it down a little bit. Alright, so I've made these changes, but what I have to do is add another keyframe here. Otherwise it's not going to take. So again, I just go up to this, make sure it's selected, press I, location, rotation, and scale. So now when I use this scrubber, I play the video, it moves. Now let's say I want it to move this way. All I have to do, scrub to where I want it to finish up. G for grab, move it over. R for rotate, rotate it, scale it a little bit. And I've made the changes, but now I need to add a keyframe. So again, I, rotation, location, scale. And now when I play it, there it goes. Now say I want it to go faster, right? I want it to get to this position faster. All I have to do is select that keyframe, G for grab, and then just slide it over. And now it's going to get there at 20 instead of at 40. Right? Now, let's say we want it to take a pause here, right? Instead of moving right away. So what you do is you scrub to the location however long you want it to pause. And then you're going to add a keyframe. Right click. Wait. Oh, sorry. I for add keyframe. I. Location, rotation, scale. Alright, now check it out. You see this green bar? This just means there's nothing happening between the two keyframes, right? That's the pause. And then we can continue our movement. G for grab. R for rotate. S for scale. And then add that keyframe, I. And then take that pause and then roll back. So far so good. Now there is a faster way to do this. File, new, general, don't save. And what I'm going to do is click on this button here, auto keying. So this is going to automatically create your keyframes. So first thing I'm going to do, drop in my first keyframe. There it is. Now I'm just going to grab this grab this and I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to scale it. And now you see it automatically made a keyframe. Then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to grab it, rotate it, scale it. And then again, grab it, rotate it, scale it. And there you go. So that's another way to do it. One thing to be careful of is when you're done with the animations and you're going to start messing around with your project again, make sure and turn this off. Otherwise, it's going to start adding a bunch of keyframes everywhere you look. So that is the faster way to do it, auto keying. Just make sure you remember when it's on and when it's off.